Namaste and a very warm welcome to our channel, Rusty Traders. Please note that this channel is for educational and informational purposes only. Please consult your own financial advisor before taking any financial decisions. So let's start. So this is the 16th of April, the 5-minute chart of Nifty. And it was a very tricky day today because it's the penultimate day before the weekly options expiry. And citing geopolitical tensions, the VIX has been fluctuating of lately, and accordingly, the premiums have also been very volatile. So, if somebody's getting a short strangle done, it becomes very, very challenging for him. So, similarly, as a part of this video, we are going to understand as to how could we traverse in these challenging times if there is an indicator that helps us in mitigating such volatile moves. So let's start. As everybody knows by now, in this channel, we learn everything using examples, live examples that have happened in the markets. So one more. So 5-minute chart of Nifty. Okay. This is the first 5-minute candle. If you can see, let's just put it here. So if you see, this is the open, high, low, close. Please make sure or see that this is the TradingView portal. And this is the 5-minute chart of Nifty. So if you see the first 5 minutes, the high was around 23,353.65, low was 23,277, which is almost, a drop of almost 75 points. And then a smart recovery to the high of around 372, 23,372 again, and then a low, and then some high, and then low, and then something spectacular happened at 1355, which is ideally 2 o'clock for us. So because of this huge move, the options almost doubled. The call options almost doubled. Now, if somebody is doing strangle, he would have been caught off guard, and probably he would have had to suffer a lot of losses, or maybe get a lot of adjustments done. So if somebody comes and asks me, was there a way by which we could have understood or mitigated such type of issues, or maybe altered our strategy, then my answer is yes. I've already discussed about this indicator, but then let me share this indicator once again. It's a fantastic indicator. I'm going to Indicators tab, and I'm just typing JAV. So you are supposed to use this JAV Heikin-Ashid oscillators by JAV BGAR, a fantastic indicator. It's basically an oscillator, if you see. So how do you use it? It's pretty simple. When it comes to the lower band, probably, and it changes color, you take trades on that side. So let's start. So obviously, you don't mess with the first candle that you let it you let it settle. Now, if you see here, what a fantastic trade. All you had was green over here and then red. So when you say red, you basically are expecting the market to come down. So either you buy put or sell call, whatever seems comfortable to you. It is better to sell options. Now, if you see the close of this candle was 23,355, and you got a spectacular move of around 40 points, more than 40 rather, and you could have held this position still here once it turned green at 23,308. So isn't it a fantastic indicator? 45, 47 points. Now, when it turned green, you take a buy. And you took a buy at what, 23,308, and sold it here at 23,349. Again, a 40-point setup. You initiate a sell here at 23,349, and you cover it at what, 23,313. So 36 points. So almost 40, 40, and 36. 116 points, right? Simple trade setup. Now, the whole idea of getting this video or making this video comes here. At 1350, you saw this indicator turning green. It basically meant that probably the market is going to go up. Markets are all about probabilities. There is no surety here. But then this indicator told you that I might, or Nifty might be, getting ready for an up move. Now we don't know what kind of up move it would be. It could be 10 rupees, 15 rupees, or even 100 rupees. But how we as traders can gear ourselves is either we don't take a trade. First thing. Second, you buy a call. Third, you sell a put with strict stop losses in place. Now, just because the upper band, I don't know the upper band, and just because I prefer selling options, I would have gone with the third option, which is of selling puts with keeping a stop loss here of this candle. Okay, which was the low, 23,286. So whatever option strike I chose, a few pips below, and I would have initiated a trade here. I mean, rather kept a stop loss accordingly. So here I would have been able to get out of the sell call positions, and I would have been waiting as to how the market proceeds. This is very important for somebody who is getting into strangles. Once the move or direction changes, it is always wise to change the strike prices so that you basically know or are insulated from some huge up moves that happen. Now, if you see, right, see this move, okay? Now, once it has turned green, somebody is doing naked options, right? If he has bought a call at 23,313, which is the Nifty, whatever call he has bought, whatever strike, he would have made spectacular amount of money in just 5-10 minutes, okay? Now, when he's taking the trade, he doesn't know, all right? Probably he was lucky today. But that is how markets function. For example, 23,400 call was trading at around 29.65 at this time. This one candle took it to 73, and this at this candle it took it to 94. So it is 3 times, okay? Basically, what it's telling you is if you had bought calls, a 30 rupee premium turned into 90, which is 3x. It doesn't happen every day, but it happened today. Okay. But then if you had sold the calls, it could have been a very difficult journey for you. And that is what we are trying to understand over here. This particular indicator is a spectacular tool in one's arsenal when he wants to trade in options. In futures also likewise, but especially in options, because there are huge spikes that happen over there. So if you see core future trade bought at 23,313 at this time, and you could have taken here and you could have sold it here at 23,423. It is almost 110 points. So for today, if you had used this indicator, you would have made 220 points, which is a whopping figure. Now, does this indicator work all the time? No, the answer is no, it doesn't. But it gives you a fair idea. That is why you always have stop losses in place, because no indicator is spot on. But if you have an indicator which gives you a higher probability of success, then you always go for it. So this is an indicator which is not sought after by many. Probably once if you use this indicator, and if you like this, you can share it with a lot of traders as such, so that if it helps them in their trading journey, it would have been an effort that was worth it. All right, so based on that, I would end this video. I would like to hear from you as to what are your suggestions and what are your used to indicators, so that probably I can also try and invite them in my trading journey. So thanks a lot for watching. Please do subscribe to our channel, like, and share it with anybody and everybody who is willing to learn. Goodbye.